Hey, let's talk brows. There's lots of different brow products to use. I just want to show you the simplest way possible to do some brows. I like to first take a spoolie brush and just brush them up in the front and then over, okay? And I just do that to both. I kind of work on both brows at the same time to try to get them to match as much as possible. We know they are sisters, not twins. They're not going to be perfect. One of my favorite products is just a brow pencil. The one from Farmacy is super creamy, so you can be really light-handed with it, get color. It lasts a really long time. I've been using this since February. It is now the end of October, and I'm finally getting down to the end of it. But what I do is outline the bottom. Here's where you're going to want your brow shape to come from, okay? Take your brush. Straight up on your nose is where your brow should start. Through the pupil from the nose is where it should arch. And then the corner of the eye is where it should end, okay? So that's kind of where we're judging where the brow should go. And then I just outline the bottom. A little bit with the pencil, really light-handed. And then I come up at the front, okay? And then I just like to kind of fill in some hairline marks up here at the front. And then at the back, I do draw it all on because mine's a little sparse at the top. And again, I'm really light-handed, so I can continue going over it instead of just drawing a line. Okay. If you get a little bit outside the line, that's okay, because I'm going to show you how to kind of make it pop with a little concealer. So take your time with it, but I promise it does get better and faster as you go. I'm going to take your brush if you need to. Brush it up, brush it over. If you've got a little heavy-handed in areas, you can use your brush to kind of get that shaded a little bit. I kind of want to take it, see how it's kind of bare through there. Just a little bit. Okay, so then I want the other one to kind of match it. It's not going to be perfect, but I outline the bottom. And then come up here in the front. And like I said, if you want the real shaded look in the front, just take your brush and comb through it, and it will really kind of disperse that color and give you that shading look. And then we're going to try to do it a little similar to the other side. And then shade in this area. Once they're on and set, they do okay, but if I get a little bit outside, I can kind of wipe a little harder and it will come off. And then you can kind of see, they're not perfect, they're not exactly the same, but they're really not bad at all. So then what I like to do is come in with my concealer. I like this one only because it's easy to apply. And while I'm in here, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyelid to kind of prep it for my eyeshadow. And because I have really dark eyelids for whatever reason. And then pull it to the edges. And then we're just going to take a brush. I just have a brush from Morphe that's a flat brush. And I just kind of blend it out. And carve out that brow. Super simple, not difficult. I will tell you that the process itself sounds easy, but I know that when you get in there to do it, it's not going to be like that. But trust me when I say, just keep practicing it. Just keep doing it because it gets better. When I look back at what my brows look like when I started this, brow thing 2-3 years ago, they definitely didn't look this well, but I was doing them. So just keep doing them. I promise you it gets better. It gets easier. And it just really shapes and defines your face. Okay, and then I just take a soft brush for the edges so that it's ready for my foundation and it's not a super harsh line. You can still see that it's highlighted there, but it's not crazy, okay? And then just to set them, to make sure that they go the way you want, they look the way you want. I want them kind of up in the front. I take some brow mascara. This one is in a color. They do offer it in 3 colors and a clear. I really love this one. Okay, I got too much clearly right there. So we're going to try to correct that. Here's what I'm telling you is that you don't have to be a pro at this. You can kind of learn as you go. and just do the best you can. So let me see. Let me just take my washcloth here. It's just a dry washcloth right there. And then where's my brush? I think this is not eyeshadow. I think it's concealer. Okay. And there you go. And then you want that square look at the front. You can have it shaded a little bit more. And then you're just going to finish with your foundation, your eye makeup, whatever it is. But these brows are going to make a whole huge difference in your whole makeup look. I promise you.